All right. Okay, yeah, I think that'll work better. So yeah, back at it with some more Parasite Eve once again. Yes, the classic PlayStation logo. That's always a good thing to see. So, yeah, again, heading back right into Parasite Eve. So I think a couple days ago I put out a little poll for you guys to answer because I know I've got a boss coming up in this next dungeon I'm going into, and it's supposed to be considered one of the hardest bosses in the game. So I was leaving it up to you guys if I should go ahead and get the ultimate weapon before I go after the boss or after I've already killed that boss. And I should know better than this because apparently whenever I mean yeah, I should know by now that whenever I ask a question that involves well, one of the answers involves me suffering quite a bit. There's a very good chance a lot of you are gonna see me suffer. So yeah, maybe that by that point I shouldn't even had to have put up the poll to begin with, since I knew you guys were gonna pick that. Now, believe it or not, it was actually pretty close. But yeah, ultimately, I'm gonna be going for the ultimate weapon after I get done with the next boss. But luckily, I'm actually very close to getting that ultimate weapon, because I think sometime last night I was doing just a little bit more junk farming, and I think I'm about like 10 or 12 pieces away from getting it. So yeah, by that point, I'm once I do my little bit over here at the museum, and we should be in good shape. Yeah, the Chocobo Museum of Final Fantasy History is where we're going to next. But yeah, we're actually heading back over here now. You really couldn't do much over here until you get to this too. Oh shit, that's right. Actually, there is something else that I forgot to do. Now that I think about it, it turns out there's actually something else that I forgot to get back in Chinatown, or at least mostly in the sewer area. So let's go back Chinatown. I'll turn my volume up just a touch. So yeah, I'm just gonna be heading down this way. And I believe there's a few places, here in Chinatown that you can actually duck into, like other buildings you can actually go inside. And that ain't it. Oh no, I don't want to drop anything there. No, maybe it's the next screen. Still kind of dig the music here. Yeah, sorry about that. I was just checking the Discord. Can't go in there. Yep. Okay, yeah, that way I can go down. Let's see, is there anything in here? Is that a box? Oh, sweet, we got a tool. And I'm actually gonna try and hang on to that. I mean, I've already got like plenty of space in my inventory as it is anyways, and I've got a couple of other tools back at Wayne's, as well as a couple of guns that I want to make use of. Oh shit! I forgot I'm still on my club. So I just wasted that first strike. Not like it really mattered that much anyways. And the thing about it, it's going to get a new mag put in. Excuse me. Yeah, I just had me some dinner a while ago. Oh, hey, Maida. I didn't know you were still hanging around here. I think that might be a random deathcore vocalist. No, actually, that's not entirely accurate. I think a lot of deathcore vocalists are doing or trying to do the whole tunnel throat kind of vocals, or as at least I like to call them cattle vocals. No, actually, I think they're trying to take after Dinky Allen, who's trying to do more goblin vocals. Got more of a snarl to him instead of that just that sort of piercing kind of sound or whatever. Oh, nice! Offense 1. I'll take that. Yeah, a little extra attack power ain't gonna hurt. Not me, anyways. Okay, yeah, it turns out that, what was it, yeah, there is actually one other item that I'm looking for, and it is down here in the sewers. It's down towards, the back end, but, I have to go down quite a ways in order to find it. So I think I go up this way. I mean, that offense +1 could have helped out like a long time ago. Oh, there it is. And this is something I should have got much earlier if I can get it. Super tool, yeah. That's the thing that I was trying to look for way earlier in the game. Well, as early as I can when I first came over here. And there's a very good chance I'm going to need that super tool. And to my understanding, this is actually one of 2 super tools that you can that you're guaranteed to find in the main storyline. Well, at least I hit all of them, though. I'm not taking any of that because I'm already pretty high up on my ammo. Yeah, as you noticed when I tried to reload my my micro Uzi earlier, I pretty much hit the bullet cap on my my ammo reserves. So yeah, I am good on ammo for quite some time now. So now I want to get out of here. Head back up the ladder here. Slowly but surely. Yeah, sorry, Maida, there was no giant toilet bowl down there. And in fact, I didn't hear, or in fact, I didn't see either Jim Martin or Ben Dior down there. No. You know, I really wish AGN would get back together and just give us another album. I mean, you kind of left us hanging after Age, and that was back in, what, 7 years ago? Come on, you guys gotta give us some more. Don't leave us hanging, bruh. Get a nice drink here. You know, actually, I'm gonna go and drop off that super tool there just so I can at least clear up a little bit of inventory. And think about it, I'll probably go and drop off a pretty big chunk of my reserve ammo, because something tells me that when we get into the museum, we're going to be getting like a shit ton of it. Alright. Yeah, we'll store both the tools there. So right now I've got 4, including the one that I'm putting in. Unfortunately, I can't move Narita, since that's pretty much locked to her inventory. I do want to take the medicine 4s there, and the 3. Well, the medicine 4 and the 3s. That's what I meant to say. And probably 2 revives, just to be on the safe side. Medicine 2s, I'm not really that worried about. Go ahead and sort all that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna store. Oh yeah, sort, whatever. No. I didn't mean to say tune up. I meant store equipment. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't. Yeah, I can't really move the rocket crate into the into my reserve into. Nope. No, we do have another one in our yeah, another ammo crate there. Whoa. Okay. I think I'm probably gonna need about. We'll say about that much. Partially because it's a model of Ibanez RG that I kind of want to get my hands on. No, but seriously, I think that's probably going to be more than enough ammo for me. And, you know, I get a medicine 3 for the road. And yeah, I know that bit of ammo that I've just split that didn't. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna get more anyways, so it's not like losing a few bullets just to reload my micro Uzi is gonna make that much of a difference, I guess. Oh. Get my hands on. What's up, man? Alright, so now it's time we go back to the Chocobo Museum. Yeah, apparently I heard that aside from, was it this Chocobo, there's actually a couple of other Easter eggs to other Square franchises in Parasite Eve. I haven't actually looked for all of them. I mean, the only one that I do know of is that, you know, the Chocobo on the museum, which is unlocked apparently. Well, I am actually going to be doing another stream tomorrow, and it's just, who's that? Yeah, I actually am gonna be doing another stream tomorrow. I'm just gonna be doing working on some tunes. Today is the one where I'm just gonna be playing some games and it's kind of funny on that I mentioned that I uh I made a post I think it was either a couple days ago or sometime last week where I said that we're getting close to the end of the year, so I need to sit down and figure out. Actually, I don't want to go that way just yet. I need to sit down and figure out my albums of a 2025 list, and I think I've worked on a pretty decent amount of it, but I'm sure there's a couple of albums that I'm missing right now, and that was I think there was someone that commented on that post, just saying, "Hey, when's the Enigma Protocol full album gonna be on there?" There's a giant T-Rex there. Oh, frightening. Can't get back in over there, but whatever. But yeah, no Enigma Protocol on any of my album lists for two reasons. Number one, honestly, I think it'd be I think it feels kind of weird to me, anyways, that I put some of my own stuff on a list like that. I mean, I'm not saying I don't have any confidence in my own music or anything. No, no. I mean, I'm actually really digging a lot of the stuff that I've been making. Oh, you got a hidden treasure there. Nice. Probably gonna need that. Uh, let's see now. Yeah, it's not that I don't have any confidence in my own music. It's just I don't know. I just feel kind of weird, putting my own stuff up on a list that I kind of threw together. It'd be kind of like, was it me just putting my name in a ballot and I've only voted for myself. In Medicine 3. And sometimes we're probably gonna need a lot of those meds there. But number two, I'm still kind of working on said album slowly but surely. Hello. So what do we got there? More dinosaurs or something? Ow! Quit it. Quit it. Oh, I thought that guy would have been close enough to get hit by the burst, but I guess not. Okay, that's some damn good experience right there. But yeah, I'm slowly but surely working on getting some more stuff for the Enigma Protocol album. When it is done, it'll be ready. Yeah, pretty much. In fact, and you probably already know this already, but I think since the last music stream that I did, I actually have two more songs. Oh, G22. Okay, so I'm guessing that's like Glock 22. Yeah, I've got like two more songs in the works. Well, one of them I've pretty much demoed out already, and the other one I'm still kind of working on a little bit here and there. Oh shit! I just noticed also. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to put the chat thing in here. That was my bad. I swear I know what I'm doing when I stream. Excuse me. No, but yeah, like I said, I've got one song pretty much demoed out all the way. Don't know if I might need to make an addition or two to the song, and another one I'm still kind of working on a little bit here and there. So I'm probably thinking, maybe. Yeah, that'll be alright. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, tomorrow I'm probably gonna be working on some of those songs just a bit. No first strike. Come on now. If I remember right, I think these green guys, they can actually drop junk. I don't think you can steal junk from them, but, well, the problem is these guys move around so fast, it's kind of hard to keep them still for you to be able to get junk from them. Nice. Okay, we got medic. Ooh, that's a lot of bonus points. And we get some more junk right off the bat. Sweet. So you finally started Metroid Prime 4, huh? What do you think of it so far, actually? God, my inventory's starting to fill up quite a bit, huh? Yeah. Oh, so all the hate's just, needless and all that? Hmm. No first strike again. Whatever. Yeah, I think I can mag dump this one, because... 69's nice. Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. And I'm winning quite a bit of junk from these dudes. Alright, let's see, I need to put my bonus points in. Definitely get some more attack power going, because God knows I'm gonna need it. Yeah, you're saying that, was it the hate and the outrage for, Prime 4 is this... really doesn't mean that much. I mean, I thought I heard something about, was it because of, was it Federation forces or something other? I can't remember. So what do we got here? I think it was 9 of them. Oh, okay, so answering that question right, we get some ammo. Okay. So we get thrown into another battle as soon as we answer that question. Okay. Another first strike, I'll take that. That was a little bit out of range there for one of those dudes at least. Okay, you know, at this point, I don't think I gotta worry about junk farming from this point on. Let's see what we got back over here. There's another one of those. Can't even use it. Oh wait, no, I can. Should I count this as another part of the mitochondria counter? You know what? I'm going to. I know it doesn't come directly from a character, or from, yeah, character dialogue, and I didn't mean to go on there just yet, but whatever. Yeah, I know that doesn't come from a character dialogue, but I'm still counting anyways. YouTube's acting up again? Huh, it's weird. I actually haven't noticed that. Don't use that med 3. But yeah, man, I'm still here. I know my thing says it's you know, nothing's dipped in stream quality or my bit rate or whatever it is. No drop frames. Huh. That's kind of weird though. I mean, usually it would tell me. Yeah, it would tell me if you know, my bit rate was just acting up, and I'd start dropping frames like mad. And even then, you know, the other thing up there would say the stream quality is not that great. Blah 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 blah. So I don't know. I guess you tried refreshing and, you know, closing out that tab and relaunching it or something other. Okay, defense 1, nice. Offense 1, just as nice. In suit, okay. I don't think I'd see the point in using that. Oh, so what do we got in here? A trading card, okay. And I gotta clear out some inventory. That's alright. Got my my defense stuff. And I got my offense stuff too. So what do we get in this box? Another tool, sweet. Alright, let me sort my stuff out. So how much junk do I have? Okay, so I got like 6 pieces. I'm thinking maybe like one more battle with those green things. What are they, like chameleons or something? Yeah, one more battle with those dudes, and I think I should have all the junk that I need. No sound? Huh. Like you're not hearing the game, or you're not hearing me, or anything? Hmm. You know what? You know, let me go back to Wayne's real quick and drop a few things off, including all that that junk that I just got, which I know it ain't much, but yeah, I think it might be on your end. Try a different video, see if you're still getting the same issue there. Sorry about that. Gonna move around a little bit. Alright, so let's go drop a few things off. I love how was it this box YouTube crashed on your end while I was in the middle of streaming. Yeah, I heard YouTube was being kind of weird with some people. Like I think I heard hold on. Yeah, that's 6 right there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and store the other Glock. Not that I actually really need that, but I'm going to move it over here anyways. Let's see, move the suit over here as well. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's store some of these other items here. Finally got sound back. Nice. Nice. Yeah, what's going on with YouTube? You know, it's... I don't know why I decided to start acting weird all of a sudden. Well, I know I was in the middle of talking about doing my little recording stream tomorrow. And I mentioned I mentioned that I was going to be working on the 2 Enigma Protocol songs. Really showing one of them off because I think for all intents and purposes I'm kind of done demoing it out, and the other one I'm still kind of work on a little bit. Let's see, after that I was just kind of going to the museum a little bit, just grabbing a few things. And now we make our way back to the museum once again. Try to get a little bit further in and see who that mystery man is that was just shutting those doors in front of us like that. Demoing out the Christmas album. Yeah, I don't know about that, but there's nothing in there. Yeah, that's not a jukebox or anything. That's I think that's more like one of those little kiosks or something other. I already went down this way. Yeah, let's get my Uzi reloaded. Let's head up this way. Is there anything over here on the right? Watch it take me back to that one room. Yep. So yeah, I guess I gotta go up this way. Kinda like the music here. Am I gonna do Parasite Eve 2 after? I don't have Parasite Eve 2, actually. Oh, so we got a big scorpion, and he ain't gonna let me go. Okay, what was the nutritional source of the first organism that lived almost 4 billion years ago? I think this one might be it. Oh, sweet, we got 10,000 days. Yeah, this guy is not gonna let us go. Well, I'll force my way through one way or another. Especially when I get first strike right off the bat, so let's go haste. Because I want to try to maneuver around this guy a bit. Let's see. Oh no. Ooh. The answer is always tool. Yeah, pretty much. Nice. Gonna level up. Sweet. And med 3, chances are I'm really gonna need that. So yeah, big scorpion right over there. Okay, let's restore our items here, just so I don't have to keep digging through. Okay, so I've only got room for like 11 more items there. So what do we got over here? Is that like a giant canoe? Well, no, I think that looks more like a Scandinavian rowboat of sorts. Does poison carry with you in this? Nah, no, it doesn't. As far as I know, the stats, well, the negative status effects, they pretty much go away at the end of the battle there. You never got to play this one, but you almost got it after. You almost got it for Christmas whenever it came out, but you actually went with something else. Just couldn't remember what the name of it is. What's up, man? That's a good thing I checked my micro Uzi. I needed to reload. 700 flat. I love it when that happens. I'll go down there later, I think. I want to see what's up here. Pretty sure it was an SNES game. Do you... Something else is... Oh, dear God, no. Anything but Bubsy 3D. No first strike again. Hey, you guys really want me to suffer, don't you? Ah. That's one thing that actually kind of sucks about was it Burst, is that if you're fighting multiple enemies and you wind up if you do get them bunched up and then just shoot all of them, but you wind up killing the one that you target before you get all your shots off, they don't automatically go over to the next target there. Let's see, what came out in 1997? Actually, I'm trying to remember when they stopped making Super Nintendo titles, because I know by 97, the Nintendo 64, 96 actually, I think, the Nintendo 64 was starting to make the rounds. So there's nothing in here. I can't even interact with any of these, any of those, terminals or something. Oh, you got Final Fantasy VII and Brigandine? Nice. So, what was that? Oh, you had a PlayStation first? Alright. Yeah, I had a Super Nintendo first. Whoa! Yeah, Nintendo 64 was something to behold. It was a sight. Ah. Almost. That one's gonna be out of range, so. There you go. Ah, okay, I didn't know you can get full cures from them. Alright. Yeah, what would inspire for you? Yeah, I think was it whenever I got my PlayStation 1 as I think it was a Christmas gift. I actually gotten a couple games with it. I think I got some side-scrolling platform. I think it's called like Punky Skunk or something other. That game was alright. And then of course Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX. That was another one. Man, I'm trying to remember what else, because I mean, aside from Lufia and okay, that's weird. I didn't see no damage numbers register there. Okay, we got pre-raise. Nice little life 3 spell. Yeah, an Atari first, but from 97. The console wars of the N64 and the PlayStation. You started with PlayStation. Honestly, I just go where the good games. I just go where there's good games. Wow, I'm already maxed out on a lot of my stuff there. Lufia's a bomb. Lufia 2 for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, aside from Lufia, I don't think I was like really neck deep into RPGs at the time. Again, I was just playing just whatever I really felt, or playing whatever I really had. Okay, we get another grenade launcher there. It's got ice shots, but honestly, I don't think I'm really going to be using ice. And you know, I think at this point, if I do wind up winning any more junk, I'm not gonna be getting. I'm not gonna be taking any of it with me because. Ow. Okay, at least those guys really don't do that much damage. I just got a little bit careless. Try that. Okay, that almost worked. I'll take just the ammo, because that's all I really need right now. Yasunori Shiono is one of your favorite composers. The final dungeon of Lufia 2, I'm assuming. Smash Bros. And Ocarina of Time and Pokemon Snap. I think, was it whenever I had my my N64, I mean, I still got it. I think the games that I had, and most of which I still have, you know, Mario Kart 64, GoldenEye, Super Mario 64. God, what else did I have? Star Fox 64. You know what? I'm gonna do something here. I think since I got all the junk I need, I'm actually gonna go back and, you know, cash in the rest of that with Wayne. But I know it sounds like I'm breaking that poll promise of oh, should I go for the super weapon before or after the boss? I know everybody's saying just get it after the boss. But right now, my inventory is getting so cluttered, and I got plenty of junk that I can just get rid of. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cash in whatever remaining junk I've got with Wayne. I was only one of those dudes. Yeah, sure, I'll take that med. No, I can't even take that medicine too. I'm already maxed out my inventory. But no, I'm gonna drop off what remaining junk I've got with Wayne, so I can pick up the super weapon. But I'm actually gonna put that to the side, and I won't be coming back for it until after I've already beaten the boss of this little dungeon here. Let's see. You got Donkey Kong 64. Probably wasn't a choice to get your games because he was... Yeah, I get you. Young you would not understand Ocarina of Time. Just so glad you played it. Man, you know, it's kind of funny. I think outside of Lufia, I think the only other RPG that I've played, well, quote unquote played, it's more like just me just dicking around with the controller a little bit, was Final Fantasy III, believe it or not. And I think one of the first saves that I loaded up there, I didn't realize that it was like right there at the final dungeon. Because I think I remember, what was it, going down a vent shaft, and then I found myself in a little room that had, well, one of like 3 rooms, and that was right there at Kefka's Tower. I didn't realize, you know, I was like right there, practically the final boss's doorstep. Yeah, I want to go ahead and drop off a few things, including that, a grenade launcher, which chances are I'm probably not really even going to use that. The teleporter rooms. You got Breath of Fire 2 when you was 8. I'm trying to remember that particular sequence in Breath of Fire 2. I mean, I know I've been watching, was it a Let's Play of the first Breath of Fire a couple times, and no, I'm not discarding that tool. I'm just simply putting it in here so I can come back for it later. You know, at this point, I'll just drop off the full cure because I really don't need that. Alright. So I'll discard the last bit of junk that I got. Okay. Maybe I'm, okay. Maybe I was short on a few pieces. Yeah, watch me be short like one piece. You know, I'm gonna test that right now, actually. I swear, if I'm short like one more piece of junk, I'm just gonna fucking lose it. Yeah. You love Donkey Kong Country 1, but Country 2 is this peak. 3 was kind of unsure if you'd rank it higher than 1 or below. It was weird where you played it long after Kiddy Kong would bother you. And you know, I haven't actually touched any of the Donkey Kong Country games in like, well, a long time actually. Especially the first one. Excuse me, officer. You like them all, but the first one's got much more nostalgia. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that was your parents' choice because it was platformers and Pokemon back then. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I get that. I guess they thought that we wasn't ready for, you know, high octane shooters and God knows what else that was coming out alongside it. Okay, no enemies there. Yeah, the first Donkey Kong Country is amazing, but the bosses are just an absolute joke. Yeah, like I said, it's been a minute since I last played Donkey Kong Country. Alright, let's get my clubber out. Hey, you know what? That's another game that I haven't played in a long time either. Paper Mario. I mean, I just had to mention Clubba, so. Okay, I know I got 2 pieces, but I still want to see. Okay, you know what? A couple more for the road. Yeah, get them, you know, crits in. I'm surprised you can actually punch those birds out of the air, yeah. And of course, no more junk to steal. Parents' choice was your dad's choice. Dragon Warrior, Final Fantasy up until 7. Never got to play it until he had, but really didn't care. It was really fun to watch. Yeah. Man, I remember, what was it, like, the first place I lived, like, several years ago. I think my neighbors, they had a PlayStation 1, and they did have a copy of Final Fantasy 7. I'm trying to remember which boss that's supposed to be. Your dad's choice was Turok 2? Good dad. Man, yeah, that's another game I haven't played in a hot minute either. No, actually, I take that back. I was playing a little bit of Turok 2 here and there earlier this year. Just trying to get a feel for it again. I mean, I've already beaten the game once. That was only the Night Dive version, not the OG N64 version. Which I know the differences between those two platforms is this. It's a night and day difference. You know, with one you got what's those red goggle things with the handle on the side that you know, if you click them down you get little pictures that come up, what they call them, like pictographs or something. You know, it goes at that speed just about as fast as you can click one of those things. Whereas the Night Dive version is just buttery smooth. Just kept getting your old man to play Morrowind over the years. Now it's this Fox News. Oh my god. My condolences. My sincerest condolences. Trust me, my mom's kind of the same way. Tetrasphere. And I knew there was a Tetris game on the Nintendo 64, but I'm trying to remember if that's the same game that I'm thinking of. Because I think there's some crazy things you can do in that game, like a lot of the environmental effects and stuff. Okay, so just for the hell of it, yeah, we'll take another revive with this. Okay. Do you think I'm gonna get it after this one last piece of junk? We'll see what happens. Nope. I think it might have been 3D Tetris. Hmm. I guess I don't have enough yet. I don't know, maybe I must have miscounted. Atmosphere, I honestly this is the first time I'm hearing of it. Oh, it's VHS there? Oh god, that goes way back. That was around my time, and I'm still I guess parts of my time are still a little bit fuzzy there. I mean, yeah, there are some things I still remember back in the 90s and stuff. Oh, Nightmare. I think I've seen that title come up a couple times, but I can't remember. Can't remember that game specifically, like what it's about and all that. Okay, so now that I've effectively wasted everybody's time here. Wasn't trying to though, but yeah, you get some more attack power in the Uzi. Okay, you put a tape in there, and the game lasts for an hour as you roll the dice and collect keystones from the board. Oh, okay, that's kind of interesting actually. I'm trying to remember some games out there that have like a I want to say it might have been Tetris 3D. Hold on, let me pull up my phone and check actually. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, there's a bunch of sales going on Steam. Let's see, I noticed Space Marine 2 is on sale for like 24 bucks. Freedom Wars is on sale. Ninja Gaiden 4 is on sale. Oh, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 is on sale for like 48 bucks. Okay. You know, maybe when I get paid tomorrow, I might spring a copy of that. Oh, Bomberman here. Okay, I do remember Bomberman 64 though. I've only played like a tiny bit of it. I remember, what was it, getting my was it my brother-in-law, no, not M3 or D3. Get it right. Okay, Tetris 3D N64. Yeah, I think it was Tetrisphere. No, wait, no, it's not Tetrisphere. The new Tetris, no. Man, I don't know. I remember seeing a weird N64 game like that in the I think it was a copy of like Tips and Tricks or something. I mean, I'm old enough to remember those from back in the day. Okay. You got nothing but time this evening. Oof. Alright, let's see, I gotta catch up here. Okay, on Atmosphere, you gotta have one of each colored keystone, and you gotta make it to the center of the board. To me, it kind of sounds like a Sorry, but with extra steps. Yeah, that's another board game I haven't played in a long time either. Sorry. Let's see. Your first Zelda was Oracle Seasons. Link to the Past here. That was my first Zelda, and that was my favorite Zelda. It still is my favorite Zelda. Yeah, Bomberman. Oh yeah, that's right. I do distinctly remember. What was it? Bomberman 64. I remember renting it one day. I think I saw on like on the cheat section of Tips and Tricks. I think there's a menu you can unlock in the main menu of Bomberman 64 if you just hit the start button like really fast. And back then, my mashing skills were not up to snuff, so I had to get my my brother-in-law to help me just mash the start button over and over and over again until I got that thing to come up. You got Donkey Kong 64 before you ever played or even heard of Banjo-Kazooie? Yeah, I mean, I think I played Donkey Kong 64 first too. Before that, oh, Zelda 2, yeah. Mini games from the McDonald's gaming booths. Those were classics right there. Okay, I gotta count this one too. That's another one for the mitochondria counter. Let's see. It creates ATP, adenosine, triosphate within the cell. How much energy is this equivalent to? I want to say it's like 20. Well, not 20,000. 200,000 volts. Jesus Christ, that is powerful. Powerful enough to get yet another tool. I'll take that. Oh, yeah, good thing I remembered to, check, because I do not want to be rushing into a battle just with nothing but a club. I do get a little extra PE defense, and an additional bit of offense too. Sweet. Okay. Oh, YouTube's acting up again. When is it not? Okay, I'm gonna... Still out of range, I think. Well, at least I got you guys bunched up a little bit. I got one of you. Take all that ammo. Still going? Alright. Yeah, YouTube, do be weird sometimes. Huh, can't even go through there. Okay. New mag. I'll go ahead and use one of my, 3s there. Oh, so that's what that was. Yeah, I actually kind of like this effect. You know, showing the rails, it's all bent out of shape. Probably those things that crashed down from the ceiling there did all that. Oh, we're getting blurred. Yeah, it's weird. My thing's still saying that it's looking really good. Oh, this is making you want to play some Resident Evil? Okay, got offense 1. Nice. Oh, Resident Evil 2, my bad. Misread that. Another tool. Sweet. Man, I haven't played Resident Evil 2 in a long time. And you know what the funny thing is? The one and only time I've actually played Resident Evil 2, it was the Nintendo 64 version. And, I want to say her name's Claire. I think I went through her route. Okay, we got some free rockets up here. Probably gonna have to give Parasite Eve a run through. Hey, if you got yourself a PlayStation 3, you can snag it on PSN. I mean, that's what I'm doing, or if that's what I did. So many years ago. This is only recently that I've actually gotten around to playing it, and this is what you're seeing now is the furthest I've ever gotten in the game. So, yeah. Oh, you went Leon's route? Yeah, I heard his route was actually just a bit harder than Claire's. Okay, one more for the mitochondria counter. The mito counter. Okay, by taking mitochondria, which uses oxygen as its nutritional source, into the body and living with it symbiotically, the bacteria has acquired a tremendous amount of energy, but what was the consequence? Time, I guess. Huh, we get some more ammo. Nice. We're back now? Alright. Yeah, Matt, is YouTube acting weird on your end? Because, you know, Justin over here was saying that, you know, YouTube's been kind of blurry for him and all that. Okay, I'm going after you. Exactly. Oh, just a bit outside. Man, those guys get some pretty good experience there. Oh, a little bit now? Oh, okay. Man, I'm finding a lot of these things here. Okay, in 1987, Can and Wilson released a theory stating that the humans were derived from Eve. That's 2 thus far, shooter. Which organism is thought to be the mitochondria Eve? I think they said something about a female, which that would kind of make sense because of the name Eve, I suppose. Oh, I don't know about that, man. I mean, hell, the rig that I'm on right now is I think most of the parts in there are fairly outdated, so so you can count. Well, you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot. Okay, you got to play Banjo, Kirby, Ocarina of Time, Star Fox, Majora's Mask, Mario 64 at the demo booths. Man. You know, I can't imagine just how stupid expensive the 3DS version of Majora's Mask must be. And yeah, I know it's absolute sacrilege and I'm talking about the 3DS version of a Nintendo 64 game, apparently. I mean, hell, I do love the 3DS version of Tales of the Abyss. I mean, because that's the one I've played the most. Okay. Ocarina of Time from there kind of got stuck with you, so you rented a yeah. Man, I remember, was it renting a bunch of games and stuff back in the day. You know, it's funny, I was actually talking with another friend of mine, you know, a good friend of mine that I met my last job. Yeah, he was talking about how he was talking with his girlfriend about how was it there was this one place that's actually not that far from my house now. And it actually wasn't far from where I used to live before. I mean, hell, there'd be points where I actually walk over there sometimes. But yeah, we had this this one video rental store. Hello. And yeah, for the time, it had a pretty decent selection of games. It had some Super Nintendo, it had some Nintendo 64, PlayStation, so on and so forth. But yeah, I think some of the games that I'd rent there more often than not would probably have to be some Super Nintendo, and I guess by the time I got my PlayStation 2, that's what I kind of moved on to next. But no, when I first started renting from there, I think I got, man, I remember wasn't renting the first 3 Mega Man X games back then. That was more than the George Lucas Majora's Mask on 3D. It looks a little bit better, but it takes away some of the creepiness. They nerfed Deku and Zora Link. You know, it's funny. I wasn't watching a Let's Play of Majora's Mask not too long ago, and the guy HC Bailey, he was actually showing off some differences with I think it's only the boss battles on 3DS and the N64 version. And I'm trying to remember if he even mentioned anything about there being like real differences between the different masks. No, I think he did show off a difference with the Zora's mask, at least as far as the swimming goes. Because I think the swimming mechanics on both of those games are a little bit different from one another. Last time we rented a game, it was ActRaiser. Oh yeah, man. Yo, ActRaiser, that's another game I haven't played in a hot minute either. Deku went from 5 jumps now to 3 when he's in the water. Yeah, I remember, was it Deku Link? You'd pretty much have to skip across the water like a stone. Otherwise, you'd wind up drowning. Man, we're getting these pterodactyls a lot. You know, whoa, hello. Is that supposed to be like your big Kamehameha wave or something other you was just trying to throw at me? You're getting a lot of healing items, that's for sure. They made it more like Doggy Paddle Zora, if you want. Oh yeah, yeah. I think one of the things that he actually demonstrated was what was it? He was actually showing the swimming mechanics using the shield thing. You know how like was it that illusion of going so fast, like you know, your camera just pulls back a little bit and it kind of looks like everything's going, I don't know, 10 miles an hour faster than it actually is. And I think he said it's only like maybe a 2 or 3 second difference at that. And I think he what was it? I think he started swimming from some island down to the I think it's like the Pirates Cove or something other. Well, that's fair. I mean, to be honest with you, I've actually tried playing Majora's Mask maybe once, but that was like a long time ago, and I got lost. Oh, what the hell? What do we got in here? If I can open that. No. I don't want to go through the window, because I want to see if I can try to open up this damn box. Well, I gotta get rid of something. Huh. Well, what do you know? I got medicine too that I can conveniently get rid of. All that for a for another vest, which I'm probably not really gonna use because at this point I don't really care about the inventory space. You fell in love with Wind Waker, but you got stuck at the Triforce Hunt. Yeah. You know, it's funny. I think there was one dude that I was that I kind of caught. You know, he's a big Zelda fan, and I think he mentioned like one of his biggest pet peeves with Wind Waker was well, I think it's like one of the first dungeons, quote unquote, or mini dungeons or something like that you go through. You pretty much gotta play Metal Gear Solid the entire time. Oof. I'm just gonna walk. I said walk, don't run. And I think he also said another pet peeve of his was trying to get all the Triforce pieces too. Let's see, your first playthrough of Wind Waker, you only had one row of hearts, you didn't realize there was... Yeah, let's see if we can try to get down from here. Don't break your legs, Aya. Ooh. Oh, those jaws in the bag. That's actually kind of ominous looking. Yeah, it sucks we really can't get an animation of her just kind of shimmying across across the side there. Yeah, that's the place right there, the Forsaken Fortress. Let's see. Yeah, you got into Metroid Prime at the right time. Man, I actually need to play some more of the Metroid Prime games, if I'm being honest with you. God, how many pterodactyls have we got here? I mean, I know she said that the dinosaurs got loose, but I didn't realize there was this many pterodactyls. We gotta level up, sweet. Probably don't need any more medicine 3s. Parents decided he was too old for Gen 3 Pokemon and they got you... Yeah. You know, it's funny, while it wasn't the first Pokemon game that I've played, Ruby... yeah, Pokemon Ruby was the first Pokemon game that I've actually owned. And I actually got that as, I think it was a little birthday gift, along with a regular Game Boy Advance. I mean, that Game Boy Advance, I don't think it's working anymore. I've still got my Game Boy Advance SP, which, you know, is the classic NES controller style GBA. Which, I love the look of those right there. And I was actually very lucky to snag one of those before I saw just how stupid expensive those things were. Or how expensive those things get. Super Metroid is a masterpiece. The soundtrack to Super Metroid, chef's kiss. Which is funny because I have yet to actually do anything from Super Metroid. I am trying to figure out what would actually sound great in a metal context. Probably, I know some of you are probably gonna say, "Oh, do what was it, Ridley's theme?" You know. Yeah, the difference in Prime 1 and Prime 2 is that you scan logs and ruins in 1, but in 2 you're pretty much a forensic scientist just scanning dead bodies. That's actually kind of brutal, Samus. Well, then again, I mean, seeing what happened in Crocomire on Super Metroid, my bad. Yeah, that was still a pretty gruesome way to go there. Just getting thrown into a pit of lava like that, and just, yeah, that's rough. That green Brinstar. Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's like lower Brinstar, if it's the same area that I'm thinking of. That has got to be like some of the most relaxing music that I've ever heard on a Super Nintendo game. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. At least I think that's how that melody goes. It's so chill. Let's see, get my Uzi loaded back up. Oh, that door's locked. Let's see, is there anything up here? Upper Brinstar, yep. Yeah, the naming convention for Super Metroid gets kind of wonky sometimes. Okay, maybe it wasn't a good idea to hold off, you know, like I did. Okay, you found out the reason for the long break from Super to Fusion and Prime. Sakamoto considered that as the finale as the series, but it became way too popular. Meridia, yeah. Actually, I like both of the Meridia tunes. The underwater theme, that's I mean, this is so serene sounding, but it's kind of got this eeriness to it. But I think it's lower Meridia where it sounds a bit more, like way more ominous. Especially when the key drops and the bass really starts to come in low. That boom, 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 boom. Let's see, is there anything I can get in here? Oh, that's right, I gotta... Oh god, all those healing items. You know what, I think I might as well just go ahead and burn one of those. All that for a tool. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. So who we got here now? Another pterodactyl. How many of these fucking things am I gonna be running into now? I mean, never mind the armadillos. Those guys I can take care of, no problem. Oof. I still managed to hit that thing, though. Alright, he said Nintendo approached someone, but he turned down the idea for a Nintendo 64 Metroid. Thought it might have been Rockstar's old studio. Okay. Neck. Body Harvest is too close to a Metroid, but if it took out Samus as a part... You know, I think I've heard of Body Harvest, but I've never actually checked it out. You know, now that I think about it, you know, there was... You know one Nintendo 64 game that I kind of need to play a little bit more just so I can better understand it? Space Station Silicon Valley. You guys remember that game? Lower Norfair is so rad, yeah. I mean, I think this might be the same place I'm thinking of, Lower Norfair. The music in that area is just so tribal sounding. Dun, 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 I think. You've heard of it but never actually played it? Yeah, I think I remember it wasn't an old friend of mine, like from way back. I don't know if he either rented Space Station Silicon Valley or maybe he actually owned a copy of it. But that was kind of a weird looking game. Oh, that is, yeah. See, I'm trying to remember some of these Metroid tracks just right off the top of my head here. Oh, that's the game that lost its budget in the partnership with Nintendo. So they kind of started the wars, so they left and made Grand Theft Auto on PS1, of course. And they almost went bankrupt. So if it hadn't been for Grand Theft Auto, these guys, they wouldn't be around doing their thing still, I suppose. Yeah, I gotta stop saying that. I know I've gotten on myself last time for saying that a bunch, you know, I suppose. And I'm turning into that, God, what was her name again? Beatrix or something other from ReZero. Yeah, whatever. So what do we got in here? Okay, we got an MP5 PDW. To my understanding, this is actually supposed to be the MP5K PDW. You know, I'll save over there another time. And what's up? What the fuck? You prefer, I suppose, over the constant repetition of sort of, kind of. Yeah. I don't know. It's just ever since, I think it was like the end of season 2, I think, of ReZero. It's when I thought I was starting to get a little bit soured on hearing I suppose a bunch. No matter what they pitched, it wasn't greenlit. Yeah, just trying to pay for Body Harvest after the funding got pulled. Well, let's go ahead and shut that thing off. I mean, what's the worst that can possibly happen? Oh, near the scene? Yeah. Yeah, actually, let me go ahead and save here. If I can. Can you reach the phone, Aya? It's not that hard to make a collect call, okay? Oh, there you go. The phone's to your right. It's not... Never mind. Or maybe she's got a cell phone or something. I don't know. How many levels have I gotten since I started this? 4 levels? Huh, that's pretty fast. And what do we got here? Like servers or something? Let me cancel that real quick. Yeah, I am out of room here. Phones are safe. Yeah, yeah. Phones are indeed safe spots. Let me go back to the second floor because I think that'll. Okay, it's not gonna let me go to the second floor. I think we'll cancel out of that too. Yeah, well, the good thing is that unlike the past Resident Evils, you don't actually need to find an ink ribbon in order to use the typewriter as a save. And this one, you just pick up a glowing red phone and just answer whoever's trying to ring it up, and then you can save. I know that voice. Your favorite Midway produced game is the N64 Gauntlet Legends. Yeah, I remember seeing that game come up a couple times. I think I remember. I'm trying to remember if they had Gauntlet Legends on the arcade. Oh, there's the blob. At least it's not as terrifying as the blob from, well, the movie of the same name. God, I remember the first scene. Well, kind of, sort of remember the first scene that I seen in the blob. That which, honestly, it just terrified the living shit out of me. Probably even more so than the one scene that I keep referencing from Howling 4. Okay, that makes sense for 3D Metroids. Most likely a third-person Metroid. After the pitch got pulled, they changed it to Body Harvest and didn't like how they used gun. Oh, the PlayStation Gauntlet Legends was terrible. Was it like really janky controls or whatever? Yeah. Well, we already knew that she's crazy. But, yeah, I want to see if I can try to get back down and get out of here. Because I have got to, dump some of my inventory. Oh, it wasn't even the same as that game? Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, was there some other games off the top of my head that are, like... No, wait, okay, I do remember one game off the top of my head that, it's different across, the console and PC versions. Nightfire, 007 Nightfire. Because I know the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube console versions are all the same, but the PC version is like drastically different. Like, yeah, it's very, very different. I'm trying to remember some other games that have something kind of similar, where you practically have like completely different versions across different platforms. Ah, wasn't even paying attention to how much health this guy had. Well, I think maybe 1 or 2 more rounds and it should be it. Yeah, just 2. God knows I'm getting a lot of experience out of it. Let's see, after Body Harvest, they were pretty much blacklisted and had to change the name and go do their own game, meaning start from the beginning. Yeah. Let's see if I'm even going the right way to get back to the beginning there. I think I'm going the right way. It's just at this point I've got like so many items on me right now. How's my... Oh, I've only got like 300 points that I can spend. Alright. Get some more attack power, because why not? Okay, Prime 1 was done by the Turok 1 team that left to form the new studio after Turok 2 was done. Not by Jeff's. I'm trying to remember which Jeff you're talking about. Okay, Jeff pitched the idea with Nintendo, got the studio, and pretty much spent the last 4 years doing, well, the next 4 years doing nothing. Well, that's an easy way to get back to the beginning there. Video games, yeah, pretty much. Jeff Bezos. Oh dear God. That explains why Amazon got so fun. No, no. Okay, back to the 17th precinct. Hopefully this will, yeah, be the last bit of junk that I get to drop off. Because my inventory is pretty much crammed to the gills right now. Or packed to the gills, or however that expression goes. Okay, let me sort my stuff out again. Okay, I've only got like 2 pieces of junk, but I'm still gonna go ahead and drop off some of my stuff anyways. Let's see, drop off the other MP5K, probably, no, not the normal suit. Oh, I meant to say move, not reload. Oh, spine. Okay, got fired by Nintendo for. Ah. I don't even want to know what he's, what he's doing now, or if he's even still, in the games business. Hopefully not. You know what? Just because I've been having such great results, I'm just gonna pick this one up. But like I said, I'm not gonna be using this until after I've already beaten the next boss. And this is the reason why. Look at the attack power on that thing, and look at the ammo capacity, or the magazine size. And this, honestly, this is kind of unrealistic for an FNP 90 to hold 200 rounds. All Nintendo's full of, yeah, they were brutal to ex-partners. I don't know. Should I get the long and short of the guy game, if it's even appropriate to talk about in here? All right, I'm putting the P90 in my my storage here. But like I said, I'm not going to be using this until after I already beat the next boss. And see, this is why I wind up dumping about half my ammo before I went into the museum. Look at how much ammo I've got in my reserves right now. I am almost maxed out again. He downplayed the whole issue. He's saying he wanted to create the very first... Jesus Christ. And I assume Leisure Suit Larry won out in this case. Now, I'll be honest with you, I only really know of the Leisure Suit Larry games by name. And I kind of have a rough idea as to what they're like, but I've never actually checked out any of them personally. Not that I really much care to, but... Alright, back to the museum once again. Okay, I just gotta say it, you know, that's a death sentence right there. In fact, that is like 2 death sentences right there. I mean, if I had the powers of a necromancer, I'd kill this guy, bring him back, and then kill him again just because I can. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, now I just gotta figure out exactly where the hell I'm supposed to be going to now. Just forgotten the whole controversy over the whole thing. Must... Whoop! Well, got most of you bunched up. Not up to... Ah, come on. Alright, this guy's next. Because I know if I tap this dude just once, it would kill him and it wouldn't even go over to the next guy. Okay, I'm not getting any more junk. I don't need any more. I'm good. He retired bitter on the guy game flopping, but he survived on the buyout money from Nintendo firing him. You've done that before in some Elder Scrolls games, Necromancer's Revenge. You know, honestly, I'm not like super crazy about any of the Elder Scrolls games. I don't know, maybe it's because I've just gotten so... What the fuck? Okay, who got Taco Bell? No, actually, that looks like... That looks way too clean to have, you know, come from Taco Bell. That was bad. Okay, can I get on? Let's try going down to the first floor. Well, that's a fast elevator. Who got Taco Bell took a shit 22? Honestly, I think that looks more like 30 at that, or maybe that number is just being like way too generous. Yeah, I feel like I'm being way too generous for that count. Yeah, chances are I'm probably lost already again. It looks kind of fleshy. Yeah, maybe. I got most of those dudes. Let's see, Retro almost did the same thing as Body Harvest. Miyamoto came in and said change it to green blood, and first person so it looks a lot better. And said that the Body Harvest and Prime Beta were so close, and they were that close, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Miyamoto did that because if I had to guess, he probably realized, oh shit, I don't want a repeat of what could have happened before. Right, I came down this way before, I think. Yeah, I did. I don't remember what I did like 30 minutes ago. I was busy talking to you guys. Which honestly is, I think it's kind of half the fun of doing this anyways. Okay, No, wait, I was just here. Excuse me. No, screw it. I'll kill these guys just for the extra experience. Oh. Oh, that worked out. Still out of range. Woo! Okay. Pop. Just one good shot. Okay, so we got full recover. Nice. I probably only take the ammo because that's honestly that's all I'm really gonna need. And chances are I'm probably already like really close to. It's a good thing I checked. The distraction, forgetfulness. Y'all be having fun in the old age. Nah, I think it's just the ADHD taking over. No. Basically, that was working on a game influenced by Metroid with 3 bounty hunters. Raven Sword was too powerful for GameCube. Hardware would take a decade. And football EA. Oh, Raven Blade. Okay. You know, I gotta wonder something, and I know this is a crazy assumption here, but when you said something about the you know, the Metroid with the 3 bounty hunters, I don't know why I was thinking of Federation at first. Yeah, no going up that way. Hell, even trying to walk on that thing, it sounds really fleshy. You keep bringing up Raven Blade like the game got lost and it was only ever really a tight demo and never really made it beyond that. Kind of sad, actually. I mean, I haven't actually seen the game myself to judge that, but don't want to be going up that road. And of course, I want to go back into the same room and. Oh yeah, that's right. We went out this window so we can go down a floor in order to progress. That's what I meant to do. Get back on the elevator. These guys sure love rolling around, don't they? I don't know, you happen to have a Maverick ancestor that loves doing the same thing? Back in 1994? No, 93, that's right. Yeah, I remember, what was it, the first Mega Man X coming out in 93. And then X2 was 94 and 95 had X3. That's right. Oh, those armadillo dudes made you think about a boss from or a monster from Chrono Trigger. You know, to be honest with you, I've only played like a tiny, and this is gonna sound super sacrilegious when I say this, but I've only played like a tiny bit of Chrono Trigger. I know, I need to fix that yesterday. Let's see, the reason was Jeff. Imagine 4 years where your boss is never there. You gotta move on forward on things, but messages always get left on red. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of gotta feel bad for the. Yeah, so that's where I want to go. Oh, now she finally tells someone to put their hands up. Maida, what are you doing here? Now, last I saw, you was over there in Chinatown just wondering exactly what that giant flushing sound was. Oh, you say you want me to stream some Chrono Trigger? Oh God, that's I'm gonna get backseated to hell and back. I just know it. Yeah, I mean I do listen to the Chrono Trigger soundtrack. I mean, much like Final Fantasy 6, Final Fantasy 5 and 4, Mega Man X 1 through 3, Earthbound, Terranigma, definitely Mystic Quest, Bahamut Lagoon, a couple of other SNES RPGs that I can name off. Soundtrack is just god tier. What are you trying? What did you want to test? Because yeah, I think you've already got my blood, and we know that I'm injected with some superpowers. Uh, well, at least put your left arm out, and then bring it back in, and shake it all about. No, no. Uh, if he did, I gotta wonder exactly how the hell I managed to get in here anyways when everything was locked down. Oh, where's he at? Aya has Genova cells. Yeah, more or less. Has he found anything yet? Oh, good. Nobody's catching on fire, so that's good. Aya was facing a dino crisis. That's one game that I've never actually played either. Here I am just exposing myself to the world, a bunch of games that I've either played very little of or haven't touched at all. I'm a true gamer, apparently. I've already had Wayne make a gun for me. I mean, well, we got time. You can explain to me what's going on now. Okay, now's a good time to explain. Okay, explain to me why the attack power on that thing is just so fucking abysmal. 1 point? How am I gonna defeat Eve with something that doesn't even have the power of a water gun? Wayne Brady made you a I'd much rather have Wayne Static make me a gun. I'll just call it the Destroyer. Yes. I'm sorry, I had to. Okay, blood serum with Maya's name labeled on it in the freezer. I'm not a doctor, or nor do I work in any kind of medical field whatsoever. I know when I do believe that when it comes to freezing stuff, sperm and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you liquid nitrogen and all that, but I don't know exactly how they store blood serums or blood cells in the little vials. Hmm. Okay. Eve's Eve's what? Made up liver cells and he was culturing them in the past? Hmm. This is a hell of a project they must have been working on. Blood Ocean. Yeah. Ask the robots from the Matrix. Oh, hell no. I ain't going near them Sentinels. They about choked Neo to death, and well, he's lucky enough he got saved after, having all the wires and stuff just pop off of him. I mean, can you imagine, just waking up and, seeing all those wires just hooked up to you, and then, was it, whenever the time comes and they start popping off of you, just imagine the sheer amount of pain you'll be going through. Especially that big one that's attached to the back of your head there. God, that must be agonizing right there. So that is one hell of a project that he's been working on. Uh, yeah, again, I'm not in the medical field whatsoever. I mean, I've heard a little bit about stem cell research, but I've never really looked into artificial sperm at all. Okay. Something like a sci-fi Gethsemane. I suppose. Yeah. Okay, so how exactly do you remove the energy center of a cell from the sperm and try to make some new sperm out of it that has no energy source or power source or whatever? Oh god, yeah, trauma center. Sperm with no parasites. Spermicide? Nah, nah, nah. I'm pretty sure there's a death metal band that's already either used that as a song title or they're actually named that. Well, you can't say without the mitochondria because we got another one right here. Hey, hey, hey! I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that fresh. To artificially inseminate those who would volunteer for the experiment. Yeah, yeah. What was that list for? Oh, it's about time we learn where we were at, Professor. Well, I got all day. You can you can explain to me your plot here. Diablo Butcher Fresh. Oh, that fresh, yeah. Man, I haven't played Diablo 2 actually. I haven't played that game in several years. Hojo? Sony now owns Peanuts, the TV show, not the food. Ah, damn. So I wonder how they're gonna was it make a Christmas even more of a corporate thing now. I didn't put myself in the human domain. I was put together 27 or 28 years ago, and here I am. But keep your voice down. We're inside a museum, or specifically your lab. Oh yeah, why are you backing up like that? You've got the gun. It's been a while with the Diablo games. Might get the first one for Christmas. You still got the box. Don't know where the disc. Yeah, I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but speaking of was it like old Blizzard games? I think a couple months ago, I actually I don't know, for some reason I was decided I wanted to look up some stuff on Warcraft 3 because I haven't played those games in a long time. And I was fortunate enough to be able to find somebody selling I think it's what is that, the battle chest that has Reign of Chaos and the Frozen Throne, as well as a couple of other stuff, even like some extra stuff for World of Warcraft. And Honestly, I really don't care that much for World of Warcraft, but I do remember distinctly. I do distinctly remember enjoying Warcraft 3. A little drunk typing. Hey, no worries about that. If anything, my weekend's pretty much just started. Warcraft 3 would be pretty awesome, right? But you know what? I don't know if I might even consider that as like another potential future stream thing. I mean, not so much like, hey, I'm gonna be doing a blind playthrough of the entire campaign of Reign of Chaos or whatever it is. But I don't know. I think they already know. In fact, this guy behind me actually relayed the news to me. It even showed me the proof. It's way better. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I do have the form of a human being. There's nothing sad about it, though, if you ask me. Well, why'd you put your gun down? Why you gotta yell at us like that? Just chill. Oh! Hey, Daniel. Just in time. He had a scalpel on him? What was it? Arthas, what are you doing? That was not a very good rifleman impression. Or what was that other dwarf's name? Murden Bronzebeard. Oh, I should have known. The blade is cursed. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, I somehow went from Scottish to Schwarzenegger. I don't know exactly how the hell I made it. Oh yeah, that cutscene. Yeah. I remember that one, dude. That cutscene is brutal. But yeah, what the hell is this guy planning to do with a scalpel, anyways? I mean, I've got a gun. He's got a little blade. Unless we're gonna reenact the ending to Death Wish 2, but unfortunately, I don't see any electrical boxes that he can ram his fist into. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, those were some good movies. Yeah, I why didn't you shoot, or at least shoot him in the shoulder to at least disarm him? Quite literally. I mean, if he had a shotgun, it'd be even more literal. But I'm not using shotguns technically. It felt more like what? He wanted to show you a magic trick. Was he gonna make that disappear? Ta-da! Look, now it's gone. No, wait. That would be with a pencil, not a scalpel. He wanted to cut the bladed birthday cake. So how the hell do you know Daniel's last name? Candy in his pocket? Yeah, I guess. Well, let's see. Daniel, I believe he's already wasted his one round opening up that gun store down there in Soho. And I don't think he's ever fired a gun since or before then, as far as I know. Every encounter that I've seen him in when he's confronting with someone, or when he's confronting someone, he just answers with his fists. Now I know where that one anime got its inspiration from. What was it? May I ask for one final thing? He killed 30. He killed 36 men with a pencil. With a fucking pencil. Yeah, his shin's reattached. He's not the only one that hates you. Oh, you sick son of a bitch. Oh, way back? It was Fitty Man. Man, I haven't really watched that much King of the Hill. He had his shins extended. He's using stilts. Oh, you're waiting for the birth of the ultimate being? Nice. No, actually, not nice. Not nice. Um. Okay. Because whoever it was that went up against her apparently had the power of God and anime on their side, or knew where Godzilla was and just summoned him right then and there. I plan to order Arby's. Hey, he was thinking of it. Yeah, that mitochondria counter is going up again. It's not as crazy as it was much earlier in the game, where the it was the same writers of Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I believe this game was kind of like sort of the tech demo before Final Fantasy VII, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that. Uh, okay, so I mean, I can kind of sort of understand, gene splicing and all that, but how exactly do you remove the mitochondria? Well, gender specific mitochondria, which I didn't even know was a thing, from yeah. After this is gonna invent the G virus. Daniel came just into yeah, he did. He stopped was it New York City from becoming another raccoon city. A lot of yeah, probably very very tiny scissors at that. I'm not sure if I want to ask how is Babby formed and how a girl get pregnant. Yeah, that's a throwback right there. Uh, Nanomachine, son. Okay, you know what? That's another series that I really haven't touched that much. Metal Gear Solid. Those scissors fire at many tiny. Okay, it's probably not as badass as a spinning blade from Mega Man X3, but I don't know. I just kind of have a soft spot for that weapon in particular. What do you call it a stupid for? Ugh. Well, what do you plan to do about that? I mean, you're outnumbered 3-1, and we've already disarmed you. Quick, Aya, use the chainsaw. You okay there, Doc? You treating Eve like some sort of a mystical deity or whatever? I don't know, Daniel. I think he's lost it. Oh shit! And you know, I'm pretty sure that, I'll count this. I'm pretty sure that Capcom might have taken a few cues from, or maybe Square took a few cues from Resident Evil, except looks like the kerosene was already on this dude and he just set himself on fire. Alright, so it wasn't the same writers, but there was some creative overlap because Squaresoft at the time, though. Yeah, he blasted. Chrono Trigger was the precursor to Final Fantasy, yeah. Well, first off, I mean, I'm a cop. I mean, even though you are absolute scum of the universe, and you know, you tried to put a scalpel in the back of my neck, but since I've disarmed you and you've already answered most of my questions, I gotta take you in. I know what you meant, man. I know what you meant. Who do you think you are, Izaya Orihara? No, actually, Izaya is actually much cooler than Clamp. I don't care who knows. And I'm just gonna let him roast for a while, and of course I can't even interact with him. Well, bye, Clamp. How's my inventory look? Oh, and I barely got enough room for quick eye roast hot dogs while you still can. Zidane stuck around for Kuja. Yeah. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, what I was trying to do before we got that big cutscene there. Oh, I can't even take the elevator down to the second floor. Oh, I'd probably have to just go down the stairs and get down to the second floor. Because I know we jumped off from the broken window from up here. You just finished Final Fantasy IX, so it's fresh on your mind. Man, I wish they would do something more with Final Fantasy IX, because I know it just had its what are we at now? It's like 25th anniversary. And they still have yet to do anything with the game since then. I mean, I know, what was it, Final Fantasy VIII's gotten a remastered version, but from what I heard, that one's not actually very good, or not as good. And, you know, Final Fantasy VII's getting a lot of love. And I think, was it Justin? You even told me about this, that, what was it, the, I mean to make it rhyme. No more rhymes now, I mean it. Anybody want a peanut? Ah! Hey, you know, I just remembered something, man. You kind of missed it on the first Parasite Eve stream that I did. So I think the first actual random battle that I ran into was a giant rat, and you know, I had to break out the ROUS quote. What about the ROUSs? Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist. They do now. Is he? Nope, he's gonna be out of range. Like, way out of range. Still out of range. Yeah, that other dino right there on the... Nope, actually, no, he's not hanging back. Oh, gotta watch out for that Kamehameha wave. Okay, I think one more good shot or two. Okay, yeah, one good shot right over there took out the pterodactyl. Okay, I gotta burn one of my medicine 3s. Well, I mean, I have to anyways, because I've got no more space. Oh, good. I can actually go back in here now, because there was one other room that I actually kind of need to check out. It's back behind these servers. I don't think I'm really going to be able to get everything here. What do you mean it won't open? Well, let's try the second floor. Okay, so I can get out there. Oh, no, wait. It just takes me back over here. Alright, let me try the 4th floor. Okay, we got some stuff here. Alright, we got another shotgun here. Got a lot of little stats there that I could probably use. Oh, that full recover, I'm probably gonna have to hang on to that thing. It seems more like competent Elena from the Turks. I guess so. Man, all these props and stuff. Okay, you got a bee jacket. Okay, so I think that's supposed to resist poison there, so that's kind of nice. Unlike your type of... No, you're actually doing pretty good tonight, man. Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and drop one of my revives. All that for a Cure Darkness. I wasted a revive for that. Oh well. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put that Cure Darkness back in there because I don't need that. I'll gladly take the tool though. Okay. Probably won't let me go to the 3rd floor. Nope. It's only the 2nd and the 4th that I can go. That's okay. It also resists the power of friendship. I mean, if this was an anime adaptation, of course, we'd have to rely on the power of friendship. All right, I answer your cell phone. Yeah, I just noticed that from this angle, that is a comically oversized phone right there. I mean, look how big that thing is. Okay, I'm at level 32. Do I have any more bonus points? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. Put some more attack in. And, oh, I've only got like 25 thou in order to get to the next level. Okay, oh yeah, stairs are that way. Get any key cards after floor 59. I swear I'm playing Parasite Eve, not Doom. Oh, who am I kidding? I already made that joke. I think it was on the last. Yeah, I think it might have been one of the last. Yeah, I think it was the last stream that I did where I was actually going to the hospital. And I had to get a few key cards there. I mean, the only colored card that I found was actually well, that lined up with Doom was a blue key. Okay. I think there was supposed to be a door down there that I could go through. Or maybe I just got lost again. Yep, not a good place to shoot at. That wasn't a very good place to shoot at either. Neither was that. So it's almost like the burst ability that I got. I can't even use it right. Skill issue, as kids would say nowadays. Okay, that's not a door. This one is. But does this one take me? Nope. It takes me back into this room, which I don't want to go over there. This is like the 4th time I've been in this room. I swear I must be getting hit with Alzheimer's. Or maybe she's just like some of us, where and I'm sure some of you guys could probably vouch for this. You know, you ever have that moment where you just walk into a room? Are you gonna go take a nap? Stream's crashing again. Oh, hey man, you go enjoy your nap, and thanks for stopping by. Yeah, have you guys ever had that moment where you just walk into a room, looking to do something, but you just kind of blank out, and you're just like, wait, what did I come in here for again? Sorry if I heard that my sister's dog is acting up. Yeah, he does that. Only because there's probably somebody going by my house right now. I don't know if I've been into this room yet. Ah, more pterodactyls and more of those armadillos. Well, at least I got that pterodactyl there. Okay, I gotta get these guys bunched up. A little better than this, I guess. Nope. Not exactly how I had planned it, but it happens to you frequently, but you do consume a lot. Yeah. I think that'll do that. But honestly, I'm not really that much of a beer guy, personally. Alright. Okay, let's see. 25 million years ago, oxygen increased in the air. And why is that? But it happens to you, Silver 2. Why the fuck am I in the basement looking for something I don't even remember? I know that feeling all too well. I think it might be photosynthesis. All that for some more ammo, which oh, good thing I checked. Good thing I checked again, because oh, good thing I needed the key to get in here. Nice. I think I'll go ahead and heal up just a bit. I think I should be fine. Oh, what do you know? Another big scorpion there. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not doing a very good job at... Oh, not doing a very good job at dodging this dude's attacks. Well, not so much the poison, though, but the tail there. Could have done a little better there. Of course, I get a poison cure from that. Even though I've already got something that I can pretty much cure poison with anyways. Oh, another unlocked door. Good thing I needed that clamp key. Let's see. Yeah, I think that should be more than enough right there. Huh, can't even get anything from that vending machine. Well, that sucks. Watch there be nothing, you know, decent in here. How the fuck? Haley's comment reference made you think of Hail Bob and Heaven's Gate. I'm trying to remember where I've seen Heaven's Gate at. Yeah, seriously, I trade a revive just to get another revive. Yeah. Or maybe I severely blanked out and didn't realize that I took an item that was already in that chest and replaced it with a revive. You go to dark places to stay happy. I mean, how often do you usually listen to like dark ambient music? You know, do you think that might do the same thing for you or something? Or do you rather, you know, enjoy the feeling of being in a dark space instead of trying to picture yourself in a dark space? Or is that a completely different dark space that I'm misinterpreting? It's probably a different dark space that I'm misinterpreting there. You try not to picture yourself in tennis shoes and a purple robe. Oh, what's that supposed to be, like a double helix? Yeah, I think that is supposed to be a double helix. Oh, get out of there, Nope, too slow. The armadillo ran by way too fast. Oh, one shot was all I needed. Well, sure. A member of the cult from... Oh, yeah. God, it's been so long since I last played Earthbound. Like, a very, very long time since I last played Earthbound. Go ahead and reload. I think it should be good. Uh-oh. Was that like a Triceratops coming at me? Oh, we just get regular battle music, not boss battle music. Well, better get haste going. I don't know, maybe I want to try getting barrier up next. Unless this is gonna pace back and forth like that. Oh. Ah, stop charging. Okay, that lightning is very unpredictable. I mean, it's supposed to be. It's lightning. Ow. Okay, your mother abandoned your family after 40 years of marriage the same night you killed Gigas for the first... Dude, that's kind of fucked up. Funny, but kind of fucked up. Yeah, sure, I'll go and heal. Okay, now he's really starting to make a run for it. Okay, who... Yeah. Ow. Man, is that all you're gonna do? Alright, it's the only bit of lightning that I did dodge, and I actually killed him. Nice. Okay, I get... I'm gonna count that one. I know it doesn't come from a character dialogue, but the word mitochondria got mentioned, so I have to use that one. So all that for a measly pistol magazine? That's nothing. Well, I might as well just make use of that little magazine, just refill my my gun. And I better go in and use one of my medicine 3s, because I took quite a beating there. Uh-oh. Ow? You alright there, Aya? Wait, why are you just flashing like that? Huh. It's weird. Oh, yeah, that's right. I gotta use some of my points there. Yeah, you definitely get some more attack power there. How the fuck did you get all the way up there? Well, that explains it. Clever girl. Aya, don't turn your back towards it. It's a very bad idea. Oh, what do you know? I got, should just play the game, but is Aya Eve? No, actually. Aya's not Eve. Let's see, what was I doing? Barrier. That's right. I'm only doing this as like as a precaution. Ooh. Well, that fried my barrier. Ow! Dick. Yeah, I know I'm like severely out of range. I'll just do that. You know what? I'm not gonna chance it. I always had the theory that Renault was Ultimacia, but the writer said no, which I found kind of stupid because that. You know, if I remember right, I know before the whole time compression thing actually began, I think it was around the beginning of Disc 4, that Renault was this close to being swallowed up by some other sorcerer dude. I forgot what his name is, but I do kind of sort of remember that scene, and I think Cypher, that was probably the last time you actually fought him in the game, and I believe he's the only enemy that can actually, well, he's the only, yeah, I think he's the only enemy that can actually take away one of your own summons. Which I thought, you know, was, believe it or not, is actually kind of cool, though. You know, I mean, yeah, I know Ultimacia, over time, she does kind of blow away some of your own summons where you can't even actually use them. And I think that even goes as far as, you know, the junctions and stuff. The lion you fight, but yeah, Griever. Honestly, the only other thing that I do distinctly remember about Final Fantasy VIII, and it's kind of creepy, is the Squall No Face. Ow! You know, just for that, yeah, put a couple more holes in you. Okay, I gotta heal. .556 ammo. Okay, not a very good place to hole up there. This dude's fire breath is just fierce. Please tell me he's almost dead. Shit, I ain't got enough for another barrier. Well, plan B if I can't block it. Okay, that ain't happening. This is gonna come back and bite me in the ass. I just know it. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know what level I'm at right now, but okay, we got an M8000, which I believe that's supposed to be based on like a Beretta Cougar, if I remember correctly. It's been about a decade for you, and yeah, the no face thing too. It kind of ties into Ultimacia theory. And it reminds you of Mira's Holocaust move from Breath of Fire 3. Yeah. Man, Mira's final battle theme in that game was a hell of a lot of fun to cover, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, what's up with that gun that we just got? I mean, I hope it's worth it, you know, since we took down a fucking T-Rex. What is that? Alright. Alright, it was worth. It was worth. So, because everybody here that voted wanted to see me suffer so bad, I appreciate it, man. No, seriously, I do appreciate it. Yeah, because everyone that voted that wanted to see me suffer so bad during that fight, well, you kind of got your wish. But I think it's time. I think it's time I made a massive upgrade. So here I was going from just a basic pistol to an MP5K, well, to an M16, and then to a Glock, and then into an MP5K, which I've pretty much had on me for a majority of the game, and then to the micro Uzi, and I gotta go back and save in case I miss something, because God knows I'm probably gonna screw something up pretty soon. Yeah, I'll go ahead and save. So yeah, I think it was at 32 or no, it was 33 whenever I beat that that Triceratops. 34, okay, I'll take it. Got offered a job at the FBI, and he said, "Why don't y'all take that badge and shove it up your ass?" Yeah, kind of getting some dirty hairy stuff, huh? Yeah, that's a film series that I haven't seen in a long time either. All right, Wayne, I'm here to collect. I've been through hell and back, and now it's time I claim my prize. I just gotta figure out where the hell I put it. Alright, so I'm gonna take a few things out here. Ever played Jackie Chan Stuntmaster on the PlayStation? Nah, I haven't. How crazy is that game? I mean, I know it's Jackie Chan, but probably won't need the clamp key right now. God, I got so many tools, it's ridiculous. But you know, I'll go and take well, some of the tools that I can. I'm definitely taking the super tool. It's a lot. Well, I bet. Okay, so a pain in the ass. Was it like more janky controls again or something? I mean, the 10 shots on the P90 is kind of tempting, but I'd be stuck a little bit longer. And there's a part of me that kind of wants to use this, but I don't know. I think at this point, I don't think I'm going to be running into a lot of random battles where I'm fighting multiple enemies. All right, so let's see. What am I gonna do first? Let's see. I know I'm gonna take. No. I meant to do the P90 there. Okay. M8000. Now I can enter two commands at once with the P90. Okay, let's do M79. Drag the tranquilizer over there. You have to collect a bunch of Chinese dragon heads in order to beat the game. Was it like God, what's that cartoon with Jackie Chan in it that had all the talismans and stuff, and you know the uncle is just you know the meme of one more thing. And you can't run back, otherwise you'd have to play the whole level all over again if you missed any of it. Oh. Oh, it's like kind of like Crash Bandicoot. Wow. Okay, I'm trying to remember, is the G23 got triple shot or is it double? Hmm. Actually, there is one thing I want to pull out here. Let's do trading card. Hmm. Okay, maybe not. I don't think. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different item there. Yeah, I thought I heard that. What was it? The voice acting alone makes the game worth playing. It's very cool. Yeah, I might actually have to check that out. Hmm. Oh yeah, I meant to collect the yeah, that's what I meant to do right there. So yeah, you give my gun some extra room there. Yeah, nothing to it. All right. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna take this because I am not losing those stats. It's all right. I'm not worried about losing like 20 shots because I've got like a shit ton of ammo right there to use anyways. So let me make sure. Yeah, I can always get triple shot from something else. So okay, that's got double. That's got triple. Okay. All right. And I think that's most of the tools that I've got there. No, actually, what am I saying? I've still got some more tools that I could use. I'm gonna move some of these down here. Okay. Excuse me. I'm trying to remember if it's the Sierra Protector or might have been something else. Because I think there was one thing that I picked up. It's got some pretty neat stats on it, but oh, not system. I meant to do that. Okay. The CM Protector's got auto heal. That one. Okay, HP max. I do want to bring that over. That's also got auto heal. You know what? Let's do it. Okay, the B jacket. I know that's what I'm gonna bring over, or that's what I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm not doing the AT slowdown. Not worth it. Okay. Let's do auto heal. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay, I'm putting on that that new jacket. Yeah, I know it looks like it's got worse stats. Well, because I don't have all my stuff over yet. How much did I? Oh, it only bumped it up by 100 points. That would have been very useful to have back during that T-Rex fight. Um, yeah, let's see. I think I got one more tool that I could use. Alright, CM Protector. Let's see, I've already got HP Max. I've got Poison Resist, which is actually kind of nice. And Auto Heal. Yeah, I know I've been preemptively healing on my own rather than having to use Auto Heal to take care of everything. Uh, yeah, I mean, the stats... I mean, the critical's not quite as good as the CM Protector. Well, on the B jacket though, but well, it's all the tools that I got for right now. But I'm gonna sort all my items here because I'm actually gonna clean out my inventory in a different way. And that works. But by how much though? Close enough, I guess. Oh god. I didn't realize it was almost 8 o'clock my time. Well, almost 8:30 my time. Yeah, I'm actually making some pretty decent progress here. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna go back to the office, save, and then I'll I don't know, I might pick this back up not tomorrow because I've got another stream coming up tomorrow afternoon where I'm just gonna be doing some music stuff. But I am probably gonna be picking this game back up this Saturday. And here I am almost like 15 and a half hours into this. And so far I'm loving every minute of it. Yeah, honestly, I should have played this game like a long time ago, but yep. So yeah, thank you all for stopping by. I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna go relax for a bit and try to wait out this storm. I know it's been getting kind of windy where I'm at, so Surprised I hadn't gotten any worse. Of course, I say that, and the second I wind up cutting out the stream, oh, I'm near the end according to being at level 34. Yeah, I figure that's kind of where the average is. You know, it's funny. I was actually watching a kind of watching a let's play of this game, and one of the guys mentioned something about the leveling system in this game is really really wacky. Not like Final Fantasy IV wacky, where once you hit a certain threshold, then whatever stat gains you get are like really random and they're not really fixed. But the leveling in this game, from what I remember, once you start getting up to, I think about where I'm at, with each level, well, with each subsequent level you get, the EXP requirements just gets higher and higher and higher until you hit like level 38 or 39 or something like that. Then the EXP requirements just plummet down to like maybe a few thousand or so at best, which is pretty crazy though. Which I can kind of understand, you know, because I believe if you want to go through the optional dungeon or the post game dungeon, then you might need those extra levels. You never know, but we'll see about that. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back at some more Parasite Eve on Saturday, and hopefully, if all goes well, I might be doing some tunes and stuff tomorrow. So thank you all for stopping by, and I'll see you later. Y'all have a good night.